Hey everybody, this is David back again with another update on the Shiva online RPG framework. Let's crank this puppy up. Let's see, here we have character selection screen. There's a couple small changes here. Um, so right now the warrior is capable of melee attacks using his weapon. The rogue is capable of, this is supposed to be a placeholder bow, using his weapon. You know, he have lots of different skins we can pick. These aren't finalized yet, these are just 8 skins out of 100 and some odd that I have available from a pack that I bought. And the wizard, he casts spells. So if I spawn in a warrior and click on connect, it will create me as a master server in the scene. I'm here, good to go, can run around. One of the things that I've done here is I've made name tags clickable, because if I spawn in a creature that's far away or there's a player that's far away, if you're on mobile, it's really hard to press on him or click on him. So I just give you another opportunity to be able to click on a name and get a target. So one of the changes that we've done here is if you do have a target, you will turn towards him, and you can go on up and fight him. So let's jump right over here, and he's going to come up to us and start attacking us as well. Let's see, come on over, big boy. So let's just beat him up. You can see that underneath the name tag, under the health bars, I have the object's tag. Each user in the scene knows the objects by a specific tag so that we can reference things in common. My health is slowly incrementing. It's going up 1 per second, unless, of course, I'm dead. We won't see this in the real game. This is just a little debug that we have available. So that is, the melee attacks. One of the cool things that I did is I made a little turn to face. So let's spawn another one. So let's say I have him targeted and I'm turned away from him, or he comes up at me from the side. When I go to attack him, he will turn to the side and then attack. He's out of range. There he is. Beat him up again, etc. So we'll just beat him up, kill him down, and he's dead. I'm going to restart the game now and come back in as a rogue to show you the missile combat. So the missile combat is projectile based. So in the definitions for the weapon, it says what kind of ammunition you use, and that ammunition I have created a model for and a little trail and stuff like that. So I'll spawn in another couple of guys. This is multiplayer too, but I don't feel like logging on with my iPad just now. What we'll do is you can set a target. Well, there's a couple different ways to attack. If you're just facing forward, you'll fire off an arrow. Okay, and if you happen to hit something, you happen to hit something. If you have a target like this, let's kind of aim towards him. If you're close enough and you have aimed towards him, he will take the damage. It realizes it casts a ray out from here to here, realizes that he's in range in front of you. His sensor is about from here to here where I'm circling with the mouse. The other option is you have him targeted but you turned away. And if you click attack with a bow weapon, you'll turn to face him and then shoot at him. They aren't being notified that they're being attacked by somebody right now, so he's still kind of waiting for me to come into range in order to actually do anything. So this is the regular melee combat. And of course, if I want to change my targets, I can click on his name tag, or I can click on the body of another one, or I can click on this guy in front of me. There's lots of different ways that I can actually do that. I have a couple little bugs, it looks like, still with projectiles. When it spawns in and shoots out, it takes a little while for it to die if it collides with an object. So I need to sort of work that bug out. Let's see. Now I'll come back in as a mage. I'm not sure if I have too many changes that I've made here. I'm not sure if I ever showed the spell bar here, but what I intend to do here... Okay, so right now he just has his regular melee weapon here, which is a staff. It's actually used to cast spells, though. So if I spawn in a guy, what I did here is these are some buttons I had from another game handy. These are going to be spell casting buttons, and basically what you'll be able to do is create a spell combo by doing something like click on red green, red, green, and that might give you a spell combo, and I intend to have just a bunch of different spell combos. This is a way for me to let the player cast tons of different spells with one simple interface without having to scroll through a different spell book. What they'll have to do is use a little bit of skill and remember the types of spells that they've learned, which will introduce a nice little skill element into learning spells and being able to cast. Now for the basic user who doesn't want to do all that kind of stuff, I probably will have a little simpler interface. I've also hooked up the number keys. I think I have a fireball spell that I have created. Let me just see here if I can target that guy. Let me see if that works. It was... Well, I guess I don't have the fireball spell handy yet. But I will. So that's kind of a fail on that. The next time I make a video, I will show you a little bit more of the spell casting. Alrighty. Actually, I paused the video and went and fixed it. I'm in the middle of moving all the spell casting over to the server so that I can synchronize across all network clients what spell is being cast. But for this purpose, I got rid of it. So to cast a heal spell, for example, he does the combination and then he clicks on a target in the scene, and it's going to cast on in a certain time frame. So here we have a heal effect being synchronized with the spell effect. So lots more in spell casting. I do have quite a large spell effect library, not the artwork, but the code to do lots of different types of effects that I've created for other RPGs in the past, which I'll be bringing into the framework, so we can do all kinds of different spell effects and synchronize them together. Now I am really done. Okay, bye-bye.